Freedom and equality, this is what this group of Uighur demonstrators shout on their way to the local police station. They want to ask for information about their missing relatives, who they have not heard from for several days. We are in the heart of Urumqi, the capital of Xinjiang province in northwestern China, where protest marches are not really appreciated. And very soon indeed, the elite police stopped them dead. This improvised demonstration started 200 meters before, after a small crowd of Uighurs gathered outside a mosque to grieve and share stories about their missing loved ones.
Hayvanla çıkması yol değil. Çıkan Kırım'da işte biz yiyek bizden. Olmana baydı. Olmana baydı.
Adıllık gerek. Ben bu can bakıma edip durmadım. Adıllık gerek. Adıllık gerek. Yani deyme adıllık gerek. Benim beşimni kesse fakat ben ölüme. Başkalar ölmeslik gerek. Hayat kılış gerek.
İşte gogok gerek.
The tension is still high in Urumqi. Since this month's riots, it has become a besieged city. Of course, people try to heal and embrace life again, despite the visible marks that remain. But some scars are not so easy to heal. In Urumqi's number 2 hospital, more than 300 victims of this month's ethnic riots are taken care of. Most of them are Han Chinese, like 22-year-old Dong Yuanyuan. She came back to Xinjiang on the 5th of July for her wedding. But from the airport, no taxi would dare take her to town, whatever the price. She could only take a bus.
一帮人就拿石头棍子就把公交车砸碎了。然后当我拐过去的时候，就看了好多20多岁、20岁年轻的那个围坐把郎子就过来了要打我，然后我蹲在地上。因为我出于就是在新疆，我会说简单的问好，我就说雅克塞，就是你好的意思。但是他们发现我还是像汉族人，就开始打我。
Dong Yuanyuan haven't had any news from her fiancé since that very day. Outside the room, in the corridor of the hospital, another woman, Halida, is worried about her husband's condition too. As a Uyghur storekeeper, he's been beaten in retaliation 2 days after the first explosion of violence.
Hazır müşahede şuna ötəğizdə xənzu sistralımı doktorum şuna yaxşı məmur qılıb bizə qattiqanalıq milliyetçilik qılmayıcı ada qılırğan kim bir ötəğiş kösümüzdə.
我了解的和我熟悉的维族朋友，我觉得我还是相信他们。但是说陌生的人，我见到他们还是有些害怕的。现在，就特别是那个小伙子呀，什么那种维族，就像新疆话说维族打狼子，我见到他们还是会害怕他们，还是想躲着他们一点。比较安全一点。我还是喜欢分开一点。
In Uyghur districts, life slowly returns to routine, but faces are still very tense with worry. Xinjiang authorities declare they have arrested more than 1,400 people related to the riot on the first day of the turmoil. But behind this Uyghur market, people say that unlawful arrests have been a common practice.
Nəsə mənanki bazı ensini tutub kirib getdi. Cimcit uyunun aşıl oltağızda Tthat bey çıxıb gedib solub aldı. Yolda ketib baxan nurg'unlagan yoshlarni 40 yoshdan tuvan. Aşnaq biz qanday tinch yashamaymiz bu dunyoda?
Bizden Uygurlarning o'lgani hech birisi o'ldirib o'lmandi Uyg'ur degan. Ha deb ko'cha
Xinjiang bizdan Xinjiangdan chiqib ketsin deb o'quvchilar namoyishda oldi. Xantarda Nensko masjid ashu chet rayondagi masjidlarimizni chaqdi. Biz uni butxonlarga chaqilmasak, nima bizning masjidlarimizni chaqdi. Mushtaq taxmiz zidiyatni o'rg'ini chaqdi. Bizmi jim to'maymiz dedik.
The Grand Mosque of Urumqi under strict surveillance. After the riots, authorities tried to cancel the Friday Muslim prayers in an attempt to stop imams from preaching to large crowds. But the call went ignored after hundreds of faithful unrolled their carpets on the ground in front of the building. The mosque got finally opened. For some Uyghurs, denouncing religious and cultural discriminations is also a way to remind that Xinjiang have been their land for centuries. But Han Chinese will argue that Xinjiang is their land too, for they are the ones who brought modernity here. Like many other Chinese who were sent here in order to develop this desert and fertile region, 77-year-old Shi Yanwen arrived here in the 1950s.
说老实话，比民族统治各方面的素质要高一些啊。那么他也需要先进啊。如果说没有汉族，新疆不会发展到这么好的情况。
In Xinjiang, both sides claim their own legitimacy. After the shock, many people say they want to live in peace with their neighbors, even if now nothing will be like before.